This is a 1954 Ford F-100 short bed truck, and it's an all original matching numbers truck. It's got the original 239 V8 in it with the manual 3-speed on the column. And this is just a super sharp truck. It had basically a driver restoration done on it, or completed on it about 2 years ago. The lights work, brake lights work, turn signals work. The body is super straight. It's got a couple of spots of rust in it, and it does have the 1990 Ford Bronco wheels on it, and it also has those late 1980 model mirrors on it. Those are obviously not original. And then it's got the battery was moved underneath the hood, and the original battery tray, of course, is underneath the floor pan, and that was just moved for ease of access. Everybody loves this truck. You know, obviously everybody's calling it the Dr. Pepper truck because we put the Dr. Pepper logo on the side. And that is a vinyl and easily removable. So anyways, I want to take a look at one more walk. I'm trying to kind of walk around it slow so that you can see that the body's very straight on it. The rear cab corners are in great condition, and I'm gonna say that I think that they were replaced a couple of years ago before the vehicle was painted. They're just in fantastic condition. Here is the 2 spots of rust that I know of, or 3 spots of rust really. One of them is here. This is a normal spot of rust, and then of course you'll see that the rest of the bed is in fantastic condition, and all the way to the back of the rear fender is in great shape. The fenders are rust free. I mean, this is pretty much, I'm going to say, a rust free truck, aside from these couple of rust spots I'm going to show you. And I always walk around and show all the inner fender wells. Very nice and clean. The bed, extremely clean. And then this is another normal rust spot where the step side connects to the rear fender. I always want to show that. Once again, the rear cab corner, brand new. And that's kind of your biggest, most expensive thing, because usually people have to pull the bed off to have that repaired. Good clean interior. You'll see there is a little bit of putty there. There's a small hole there and somebody put some putty on it. Other than that, inner fender wells extremely clean and rust free. And we'll go around to the other side and show that last final fender. Very clean. There's no undercoating hiding anything. This is the original metal. And as you can see, a couple of spots there too, just a couple small holes that were puttied. Your kick panels are in great shape. Those oftentimes rust out. Floor pans are in great shape. We'll go underneath the truck and take a look and see. Engine detail done beautifully. We'll look at that in a second. Here's the bottom of your floor pans in fantastic condition. Frame rails, everything in great shape. There's your normal battery access in the floor pan. That's where they usually are. A little bit of normal rust on the floor, on the battery, but nothing that would keep it. I mean, it's extremely solid. I'm pushing on it really hard. Just that one spot of rust, of course, where there was some battery acid. Running boards look really good on the floor part, and then the little frame of the running board has a touch of rust. You can see that. I may be accentuating it for as close as I had the camera. And then the rest of the running boards are good and clean and rust free. That one spot in the back that I already showed you. Same with the underneath of the truck. Original rear end. Of course, that's a newer muffler, but it's still the 2-into-1 muffler. Then we'll go around to the other side and show you. Same thing, running boards in good shape. This piece of rust right here, this is kind of normal, that the rust on the frame part of the running board, that would rust out, but the actual running boards themselves in fantastic shape. Just little small repairs, like I said. Fuel tank in great shape. I believe that's the original fuel tank too. Frame rails, like I said, in fantastic condition, scooting up under the truck. And as you can see, floorboards, rust free. I mean, this frame rail's rust free. This truck is in just fantastic condition. Tires are almost new. They maybe have 5,000 or 7,000 miles on them. They still got plenty of tread, and just what a clean truck. We're going to take a look up underneath the hood and just show you the original V8 grille. I'll turn the lights on in a second. Trucks have 2 latches to open up the hood, and we just put a little safety bar latch there. Engine detail done fantastic. The original radiator, brassed. This truck retains every single under the hood original part, including the fan shroud. Oftentimes you see these on vehicles missing. Oftentimes you see the vent caps missing. Oftentimes you see the air cleaner missing. Of course, this one has everything. This has the original valve covers, and they just look so beautiful. This engine detail just looks fantastic. One of the things that oftentimes is missing, I find the original air cleaners, but they don't have the manual twist off because they've been lost. So this truck really has retained an original shape. It's a low miles vehicle. I mean, it's so clean. The underneath detail of this, under the hood detail, what I meant to say is ready to take to the car show. It's not perfect, and this isn't a show truck. This is not a show truck. But wow, I'll tell you, there's some other guys that are super proud of their vehicles that the engine details don't look this nice. I'll show you the inside of the truck and then we'll take it for a spin. The Dr. Pepper logo is a vinyl. It comes off easily. If you didn't like it and you want to take it off, it'll take you less than 5 minutes. It's put on with a water-based adhesive and it comes off very easily. Windows roll up and down. This is the only window that's got a crack on it. Windows roll up and down easily. This regulator was actually replaced, the brand new one. All the vents work, vent windows work. Seat was recovered. Headliner installed. Dashboard in original condition. Where the old round radio used to be is a voltmeter, and it does work. All the gauges on the dashboard work. And of course a rubber floor mat, and I've showed you it from underneath that the floor pans look really good, and they look good from here too. I was kind of trying to, this is the original color, of course, green. I was kind of trying not to have to pull up the rubber mat. And I'll show you from the other side. Door panels look great. Bottoms of the doors look really clean and good. I should have showed you the other side, but they both look really good. Once again, emergency brake works like it's supposed to. If you can see the numbers on there, I'm not sure. 97.7. Some change. And this truck just fires right up. And we're going to show you that in just a second. Lower this down, and I'll let you go ahead and get it on the other side. You want to walk around? Oh, show the bed. And these bed slats are removable, as well as the bed slats are easily removable with 2 people, as well as the bed. I actually made this bed so you could just snatch it right out if you want to. Take the truck down to Home Depot, and underneath it is a very nicely done metal bed, and it will be very easy to pull that bed, wood bed out, and take the truck down to Home Depot. So we'll take it for a quick spin, and that'll be the end of the video. We'll roll the windows up so we don't hear the road noise. This truck's got the original push button start. You barely touch the button, it fires right up. It's got the original manual choke. In the morning when it's cold, you will pull it just a little bit to get it started. This truck just runs so smoothly and so strong. Here we go. It does have the original heater. It is hooked up. Blows nice and warm. truck drives with great power. The clutch was replaced 2 years ago. The steering is super straight. Brakes work well, been replaced. And a lot of these trucks, original trucks, they wander when you drive them down the road. And this one, the steering box was rebuilt, and it does not wander at all. There's not even any play in the steering wheel whatsoever to drive it straight, which is very unusual. We've got a lot of these trucks in the shop, and almost all of them wander at least a little bit. I'll usually tell someone over the phone, you got to expect at least an inch or two of play in the steering wheel. Not in this truck. This truck drives straight and true. I've got another video of us taking it for a nice long drive, just driving it, and if you want to check that out, of course check out all the pictures. This is just a super fun truck. It runs out good, drives good, all the lights work, and all the gauges work on the dashboard. The original gauges, fuel gauge works, oil gauge works, the light comes on when you turn it off. Let me show that right now. There's your oil light. It always should come on when you first turn the key on. Temperature gauge works. Push the button, fires right up. What a great truck.